Today's video is brought to you by the NASCAR Shop. The NASCAR playoffs are heating up and the championship is right around the corner. Get your gear now, hats, shirts, diecasts, and more, and show your support for your favorite driver. Get playoff ready at the NASCAR Shop. You'll find a link in the description below. Hello, everyone, and welcome. I am the OGGO, Greg Osmond. Thank you for joining me today, episode 171 of World of Outlaws Dirt Racing 24. If you missed the last episode, you can go ahead and click that eye in the top right of the screen. Go check that out. And while you're doing that, make sure you like the video, share the video, and subscribe to the channel so you can follow along with the rest of this series. And as always, check out the video description for our link tree, link to all of our great channel supporters and sponsors. Make sure you go support those who support us. Also in the video description and in the join button below the video is information on channel memberships, $5 a month for ad-free extended link videos, merch discounts, video inclusions, and more. Go check out video or channel memberships in the description and join button below the video today. All right, up next we've got 3 more races on tap. Oh boy, I'm feeling kind of crappy today, so apologies on that, but we're going to start things off at Willow Creek in Virginia, the half mile there for 25 laps, $170,000 to win. Then we'll head off to the dirt track at Las Vegas Motor Speedway, another half mile this time for 50 laps. And we'll end things off at Lucas Oil Speedway, the 3/8 mile in Missouri for 40 laps. We are currently 4th in the point standings, 82 points behind points leader Giovanni Scelzi. He has been on fire lately, so it's gonna be tough to beat him, but we're headed to a half mile in Virginia. We're gonna get everything repaired, 36.105 for that. We are ready to rip here at Willow Creek Raceway. We're gonna get the car loaded up and head east to Virginia and Willow Creek Raceway. Let's go. Well, we got lucky there in the qualified dash, actually all the way throughout this night, so practice, got our sponsor bonus, did not get in qualifying, messed up lap number 2 pretty hard, but we still qualified 10th. Started outside of row number 1 in heat race number 5 and finished right there in the second position. Put us starting P10, shotgun on the field, or last, in the qualified dash, and we finished in second. We got lucky with a couple cautions, late race cautions, and finished in the second position. Couple adjustments we're going to make to the car before the A-main. We're going to loosen up entry. I'm debating on if I should loosen up even more on corner entry. I am. All right, we're going to loosen it up on corner entry. And actually, we're going to go, that might be too much. All right. Should be good to go starting from the outside of row number 1 here in the A-main at Willow Creek Raceway. 25 laps to go. Let's hit the track. A-main is up next. And pacing and ready to go racing here at Willow Creek Raceway. We're going to start outside of row number 1. We are ready to go. Finish second in the qualified dash. Green flag is out. Going to get a good jump on the start. We're going to let Gio Scelzi get to the inside, or get to the corner first, where we loosen up the entry on the car, and it is working for us so far. We're going to look to the inside of Scelzi through 3 and 4. And we're going to nose out momentarily, but he'll power by on the top side. We'll go back to the bottom side through 1 and 2. We're going to pull the wing back an inch. And I made the adjustments on the car in anticipation that we would be pulling the wing back. So, can we get by? No, Scelzi still has the top spot. 2 laps complete, 23 to go. We're way tight on corner entry now. I don't understand how pulling the wing back only 1 inch tightened up the car that much, especially when I loosened it up so much beforehand. So 22 to go, short race here at Willow Creek Raceway in Virginia. Giovanni Scelzi is out to the race lead. We're going to have a caution if we're going to have any luck of catching him and reeling him in for the race lead. Terrible entry in the turn number 1 there. That's going to lose us some momentum and some time catching up to Scelzi. Gio Scelzi dominating this series so far as he is the points leader. And he leads in the wins column as well. 5 laps are complete. Only 20 laps remain. here at Willow Creek Raceway. "19 laps remain. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3. A little uneventful so far in this one, except for those first few laps. Selzy still out front. We are still second with 18 to go. David Gravel is now third with Logan Schuhart, Brock Zierfoss, the remaining top 5 cars. Down the front straightaway once again. We'll complete lap number 8. We've got 17 laps remaining here at Willow Creek Raceway. Boy off at turn number 4. Still losing ground to Selzy every lap as he's dropped down to the bottom. We've really figured out how to drive this car with the tightness setting on corner entry. It does want to snap on us though as we get into the corner. We got to really combat that. That was our fastest lap of the race with a 14.100. 2 seconds the gap. Almost 2.5 now as Giovanni Selzy has now gotten into the back of the field, putting cars a lap down. Down the front straightaway, 14 laps now remain. Could really use a caution right about now. Man, he's already gotten by 4 lap cars. He's extending that race lead. 3 seconds is the gap, almost 3.5. We're now going to have to fight off the charges and advances from David Gravel. 12 laps to go. Oh man, those cars up in front of us getting real tight together. I really could use a caution to re-rack and restack the field. Doesn't look like I'm going to get it here anytime soon, though. Oh, I stand corrected. A couple cars get together at the end of the front straightaway. Caution is out. Giovanni Selzy will lead the field to green. We are going to restart from second. David Gravel, Brock Zierfoss, Carson Macedo now your top 5. We are ready to go. Once more as green flag flies with 10 laps to go. 10 laps to go. Selzy drops stays on the inside there through turns 1 and 2. We're going to drop right behind him. He's going to go top side through 3 and 4. And David Gravel's going to look to our inside as we were a little wide there through 3 and 4. He'll grab the runner-up spot, as we just cannot grab a handle on this car with this tight on entry feeling we're having. That was a better 3 and 4, but it got down in the greasy stuff down on the bottom side of the track and really slowed our momentum down. Now through 1 and 2, we pull closer to Gravel, but not able to pull side by side. He'll stay on the bottom side now through 3 and 4. We're going to have to contend with Sheldon Haddenschild behind us as he's trying to skate on by to grab the short step of the podium, 3rd position. We'll have 6 laps to go this time by. 6 laps remain. This time by the flag stand. Selzy, Gravel, Osmond, your top 3. As we continue on here, next time by, we will have 5 laps remaining here at Willow Creek Raceway in Virginia. 5 laps to go. 5 laps to go. Down the back straightaway, we will fly. Sorry if you can hear me crunching on my cough drop. Into the back of the field once again, Paige Poliak. Apologies if I'm mispronouncing that. But we're going to get a good run on Gravel into turn number 1, but not have a good run off of turn number 2. Gravel pulls behind. I don't remember who that is, but 3 laps now remain. 3 laps remain. We're trying to catch David Gravel to get back to the runner-up spot where we started. We're now -1 on where we started. So we really want to get a goose egg in that column, if anything. We don't want to go minus positions. Now 2 laps to go. Had a good run there through 1 and 2. We're going to have to do it on the last lap if we're going to do it at all. Now in through 3 and 4. Off of turn number 4. We're going to have a run on Gravel down the front straightaway. We're going to be able to send it into turn number 1 here on the inside of David Gravel. We'll slide up in front. Park it on his nose. We'll retake the 2nd position down the back straightaway into turn number 3 for the final time. Off of turn number 4, the checker flag will fly. We'll finish in the 2nd position. All right, Giovanni Selzy grabs the race win. We finish in 2nd. David Gravel comes home 3rd. Donnie Schatz will finish in 4th. And Bill Baylog rounds out the top 5 here at Willow Creek Raceway. All right, wrapped up at Willow Creek Raceway. Had a good run, finishing the runner-up spot, so definitely not upset about that. But Giovanni Scelzi continues his domination of the World of Outlaws Sprint Car Series with his 6th win on the year. Excuse me. We are now only 6 points out of the top 3 in the point standings. Donnie Schatz is, 48 points behind Giovanni Scelzi for the points lead. Let's head to the payout window. Grab our earnings here, $153,000 for a second place run. I'll take that any day of the week. We're going to total out to $205,751. We'll get everything loaded up here from Virginia. Head back to the race shop so we can get ready for the next race. It's going to be a West Coast one at Las Vegas. Let's head back to the race shop. Back at the race shop after our runner-up run at Willow Creek Raceway. We're still 4th in the point standings, though, so we got to do something about that. We'll check off race number 14 of our 47-race season. 30% complete in this one. We're going to head to Las Vegas Motor Speedway, the dirt track at Las Vegas Motor Speedway next. No repairs needed on the car just yet. Like I said, still 4th in the point standings behind Carson Macedo, 6 points behind Carson Macedo, so that is 3 positions on the track. So if we can beat Carson by 3 positions, we could possibly take over the small step of the podium in the point standings. So let's head to a track that I have some real-world experience at. Let's head west to the dirt track at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. We're going to roll from the 6th position here in the A-Main at the dirt track at Las Vegas Motor Speedway, one of the tracks in this game that I have a real-world experience at. We got our sponsor bonus in practice, did not get it in qualified. Qualified in the 6th position. Started outside of row number 1 in the heat race, and that is where we finished in the 2nd position. Started P6 in the qualified dash, and that is where we finished as well. So starting from the 6th position here in the qualified dash, I'm going to make one adjustment here. We're going to go to a 470 on the gear ratio, and that is all we are going to do. We got to remember one of the first things we need to do is pull that wing back an inch as soon as this race starts. So we're going to start from the 6th position for 50 laps, 5-0 here at the dirt track at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. The A-Main is up next. Pacing and ready to go racing here at the dirt track at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. We finished in the 6th position in the qualified dash, so we are going to start from the outside of row number 3, ready to go. The green flag flies. We are underway for 50 laps. Well, we're going to lose the 6th position to Bill Baylog immediately. Brock Zierfall is going to slide by as well. He'll take over that position. We're going to slide back by Bill Baylog and grab the 6th position right back now off of turn number 4. And we're not only going to get by Zierfoss, we'll get by Logan Schuhart as well. Put us into the top 5 here at Vegas. Oh, wow, look at that. The orange flash is not race leader, and he's actually fallen back to the 4th position here as we work lap number 3. Giovanni Scelzi maybe has his kryptonite been shown to him. That was a real weird way of me saying that, but I don't care. 3 laps complete here in this 50-lap main event. We're working on Sheldon Hodenschild, trying to close in on the 17 BC car. That's not BC, is it? It's just a 17 car. We're trying to close in on him, take over the 4th position. Remember, as we entered the race night, we were 3 positions on track behind Carson Macedo in the point standings. Right now, we are 3 positions behind him in the running order, so he's set to double his gap if we don't gain any spots on him right now. To the inside of Hodenschild off of turn number 2, down the back straightaway into turn number 3. We'll slide it up. Not going to have him cleared. We'll hold on to P5 as we continue to work on Hod for the 4th position. David Gravel, your race leader. Carson Macedo currently in 2nd. Giovanni Scelzi is in 3rd. Sheldon Hodenschild 4th. We round out the top 5. We've got a good run going into turn number 3 on Hodenschild and Scelzi off of 2. Hodenschild bobbles a little bit. We'll get to the inside and take over the 4th position. We're going to go to the 4th position now, setting our sights on points leader Giovanni Scelzi. as he rides the short step of the podium here in the third position. We ride in fourth. David Gravel, Carson Macedo still first and second. Selzy started on the pole position, lost the lead on the first lap, never even led a lap here in this one at Las Vegas. Will come around this time, complete lap number 10, 1/5 of the way through this one, 40 laps to go. 40 laps to go, 4-0 as we ride in the fourth position. That was an amazing lap, wasn't it? 12.964, could have used that in qualifying, 12.997 right there. We're running some pretty quick laps here at the dirt track at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Remember, I did change the gear ratio to get a little more acceleration / RPM out of this, so I think we are paying dividends there. 12 laps are complete, 38 to go, as the race leader David Gravel starts to put cars a lap down here at the back of the field. Oh, we're going to bounce it off the wall there. Not a good look on the racing vehicle there. No damage to pick up, though, so not going to be too upset about it. David Gravel works through the back of the field here. Ooh, gets very close to one of the back markers there as we ride in the fourth position. Still, oh! Carson Macedo gets into it with the lap car there. Caution going to come out. That was, I think it was Robbie Kendall, but David Gravel will lead the field back to green. Carson Macedo, Giovanni Selzy, myself, Sheldon Hodgchild, your top five. We are ready to go once more as green flag flies with 16 laps complete. We get back up to speed, as the announcer man said. We'll hold on to the fourth position, however, this time. And Giovanni Selzy gets by Carson Macedo for the runner-up spot. Macedo, though, not going to give it up that easy, as off of turn number 4, he'll slide back to the inside of Selzy. Now down the front stretch into turn number 1. We're going to look to the inside of Selzy for the short step of the podium, and we will have it. Put us now up into the third position. Now Macedo looking to the inside of David Gravel. They'll make a little bit of contact there off turn number 4. Gravel still has the spot. Macedo still wants it off of 2. It's still David Gravel. Into turn number 3 once again. We're a little tight on the entry there as we went really real tight combat up there at the front 2 spots. We're just going to hold off and hopefully they don't get together. Well, actually, I hope they do, actually. Well, off of turn number 2, Carson Macedo is going to slide to the inside and take over the race lead, but off of 4, they're going to have a drag race down the front straightaway. It's still Gravel at the line with 20 laps complete. They are going at it tooth and nail. David Gravel, Carson Macedo for the race lead here at the dirt track at Las Vegas Motor Speedway, and definitively off of turn number 4 as we complete lap 21. Carson Macedo has the top spot. Macedo goes to the top spot. Gravel wants it back, closing in on the caution car of Robbie Kendall. Macedo gets real loosey-goosey there off of turn number 4, allows Gravel to close in, but Gravel's got to deal with the lap car of Robbie Kendall, taking over his preferred line through 1 and 2. Now Gravel back to the bottom. Carson Macedo still out front. Closing in on the halfway point, Carson Macedo, David Gravel going back and forth for the race lead after that restart. Macedo coming out ahead and starting to put a little bit of distance between himself and Gravel, but Gravel still trying to close back in and retake that race lead. This time by the flag stand, we've got cross sticks in the air. We are halfway home. 25 laps are complete. We've got 25 laps to go. Gravel goes back to the top side through 1 and 2. Same thing through 3 and 4. That's where he was fast earlier on in this one. And at the halfway point, Carson Macedo is still your race leader. David Gravel is second. We are third. Fourth belongs to Logan Schuhart with Buddy Kofoid in fifth. No sign of Giovanni Selzy, so not sure what happened to him on that last restart, but he has fallen outside of the top 5 with now 23 laps remaining, 27 complete. Macedo still leads. Gravel still pursues. Macedo on the bottom. Gravel on the top side. 22 laps to go here at the dirt track of Las Vegas. Gravel closes in on the exit of turn number 2, but he's going to lose the momentum there as he had closed in on that top side of the racing surface. But as he does so, he's going to catch the lap car of Robbie Kendall and have to lose a lot of that momentum as he drops back to the bottom to get around the slow car. Now closing in on the rest of the back of the field. He's going to make race leader Carson Macedo makes contact with Paige Polyak down in turn number 1. Not real kind on the pass of the slow car there, but we stay green. We stay rubber side down and right side up. 19 laps remain. 31 are complete as we now start approaching the back of the field. Carson Macedo still leads. David Gravel still pursues. Off of turn number 4, Gravel makes a little bit of contact with a slow car there at the start-finish line. Now Gravel to the inside of Carson Macedo for the race lead. Macedo still got it. Gravel off of turn number 4, going to look to the inside once again as we're going to mess up a little bit there off of turn number 4. We don't have that big of a gap back to 4th place Logan Schuhart as he has closed in on us right there. We got to pay attention more to us than the race lead, but that's where the real battle is for the race lead. As we reel in, Trey Jacobs running in 23rd will dive to his inside. Through turns 1 and 2, Carson Macedo still got the race lead as he puts a little bit of a gap between himself and 2nd place David Gravel. I lost my train of thought there for a second. We're going to look now to the inside. Glennon Forsyth off of turn number 2. We'll get to his inside. Brandon Spithauler. Now, the next car on the chopping block is, oh boy, Glennon Forsyth. What are we doing there, bud? 14 laps remain as we stay in the 3rd position. Logan Schuhart is right behind us. We got to be careful. Giovanni Scelzi has worked himself back into the 5th position. AJ Flick will get by him as we get by and into and through turns 1 and 2. Burp the throttle a little bit there, 2, 3, and 4. We're starting to lose touch with the first 2 cars, but that is okay. We got a battle of our own to fight here as we try to hold on to the 3rd position. Oh boy, oh no, no. Something happened with Giovanni Scelzi there. Look back in the mirror. He was nowhere to be found. Carson Macedo will lead the field to green. David Gravel 2nd. We are 3rd. Logan Schuhart, Buddy Kofoid 4th and 5th. We are ready to go once more as the green flag flies. We'll have 10 laps to go as we take the green flag. On the restart, we're going to look to the inside of David Gravel. Not going to be able to make any sort of move there. Carson Macedo jumps back out to the race lead now through 3 and 4. We're going to have a good restart here. Look at that. We're going to jump to the runner-up spot. The 2 green cars out front here at Las Vegas. 9 laps to go. Let's see if we can hold off the hard-charging Big Game Motorsports number 2 of David Gravel as we try to reel in Carson Macedo. 1st and 2nd is 4 points, so that's 2 positions on track for every other position. So he came in 6 points ahead of us in the point standings. If, as of right now, he would lead 10 points ahead of us, but we would also close in on everybody else in front of us because I do believe Giovanni Scelzi has had some sort of incident. We're going to still run in the 2nd position, but it's not going to be, that's about all we're going to be able to get out of this as Carson Macedo starts to pull away from us, this time by flag stand. It'll be 5 laps to go. And I stand corrected. 5 laps to go. Carson Macedo still race leader. We're going to look to the inside through 1 and 2. He'll stay high through that corner's set as well, but he's going to catch Robbie Kendall from the slow car here off of turn number 4. He'll be able to dive to the inside through 1 and 2. 4 laps to go. David Gravel still 3rd. Logan Schuhart is 4th, and look at that. In 5th position is Giovanni Scelzi. Schuhart now goes to the 3rd position as he gets by Gravel. We'll have 3 to go at the line. 3 laps to go. It's been a great battle here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway, the dirt track at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. 2 sticks in the air this time by. We'll have 2 laps to go. Giovanni Scelzi trying to make some sort of move to get onto the podium, but not for all for naught, because off of turn number 4, the white flag will fly. We are going to have 1 lap remaining. Carson Macedo is your race leader. We are in 2nd. Off of turn number 2, Gravel not close enough to make any sort of desperation move. Into turn number 3, and off of turn number 4, we will finish in the runner-up spot once again. Carson Macedo grabs the race win, will come home in the 2nd position. David Gravel goes short step of the podium in 3rd. Giovanni Scelzi rebounds to finish in 4th. And Logan Schuhart will round out the top 5 at the dirt track at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Another runner-up finish for us here. Always the bridesmaid. Only 3 times the bride, apparently. Still 4th in the point standings, too, because everybody we're trying to catch, except for Donnie Schatz, finished relatively close to us. Where did Donnie Schatz finish? 6th. So we gained, what, 8 points on him? That's nothing. We're still 82 points behind Giovanni Scelzi, 30 points behind Shots, and now 10, like I said before, behind Carson Macedo. Let's head to the payout window, grab our earnings here. $144,000 for our race payout. Not a bad day at the office for us here. We're going to total out to $197,230 for our second place run here at the dirt track at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Let's head back to the race shop and get ready for the next race. Back at the race shop after finishing second once again. We've got one more race for you all in this one today. Let's head back to the main thingy screen here. Race number 15 of 47 is in the books. We're going to move on to race number 16 at Lucas Oil Speedway, Wheatland, Missouri. No immediate repairs needed to the car. Still fourth in the point standings. So we got to do something here. Let's try and have a good run here at Lucas Oil. Let's not ruin our own race. Let's head down to Wheatland, Missouri and Lucas Oil Speedway. No qualified dash for us here at Lucas Oil Speedway as we made a bit of a mistake in the heat race. But it is what it is. Got our sponsor bonus in practice. Did not get it in qualifying. Qualified 11th. That put us starting P3 in heat race number 1, where we finished in the 3rd position. We were running second till we got into that pesky infield tractor tire, finished in the 3rd position. We're going to start 11th in the A main. Let's take a look at the setup and see if there's anything we can do to maybe help to handle this car. And I'm going to go down to 52 on the crossweight, because that will, yes, loosen up the car a little bit, but this also adds in if I were to pick up any sort of damage, hit the infield tractor tire, get collected in anything with anybody else. Damage makes the car tighter, so if I loosen the car up now, it should get to right where I want it if something happens. So now that is a big if. We obviously don't want that to happen, but it is an if nonetheless. Starting 11th, like I said, in the A main, it is 40 laps in distance. Let's head to the track for the main event here at Lucas Oil Speedway. Gritted and pacing and ready to go racing here at Lucas Oil Speedway. We finished 3rd in heat race number 1. We're going to start from the 11th position. We are ready to go. 40 laps the distance. Green flag is out. We'll send it off here a little gingerly. Well, not really, honestly. Into turn number 1. We'll hold on to the 11th position. Now looking at the inside of, who's that? Buddy Kofoid. Yes, sir. We'll grab P10 at the line. Now to the inside of Bill Baylog. We'll grab, oh no, he's going to power by on the outside. Oh, and he'll hold on to that. Cale Conley on the move in that white number 3 car. We're trying to go right to the front with him as we try to take over position number 6 from Carson Macedo. Giovanni Scelzi, not the race leader. That is surprising. Now looking to get into the top 5 here as we complete lap number 3. Looking at the inside of Sheldon Hodchild. We're going to grab it, put us P5 on the grid. Or on the scoring pylon, whatever the hell you want to call it. Cale Conley now in front of us. Good run from Conley here at Lucas Oil Speedway. Race leader is Donald Schatz. David Gravel is in second. Giovanni Scelzi third. Cale Conley fourth. And we ride in P5 with 5 laps complete. That was a hectic first 5 laps. We're starting to settle in here now through 3 and 4. We're going to look to the inside of Conley. Put us now into the 4th position. As we work now through turns 1 and 2, Brock Zierfoss tries to get by Cale Conley behind us. Not able to do so just yet. Conley will hold on to the top 5 spot as he's starting to get kind of swallowed up by the other cars. Zierfoss going to get by Conley for the 5th spot. That'll drop Conley back to 6th. We're going to ride still in position number 4. Giovanni Scelzi starting to close in on David Gravel for the runner-up spot. I'm really tempted to pull the wing back, but I don't want to because that's just going to tighten the car up in case something happens. 9 laps are complete, 31 remain here at Lucas Oil Speedway. This time by 10 laps are complete. We've got 30 remaining. 30 laps to go here at Lucas Oil Speedway, Wheatland, Missouri. Running in position number 4. We'll scrape the outside wall down the front straightaway. Through turns 1 and 2. We'll hold on to the 4th position now. Donnie Schatz still your race leader. That was very close. That was our fastest lap of the race in 11:3:07. Burp the throttle a little bit through 3 and 4. We're going to stay committed to the bottom side because I'm just scared of that top side. Giovanni Scelzi and the first other 2 cars in the standings, and that's exactly why you loosen the car. Brock Zierfoss is going to get by as the caution comes out. All right, well, that was self-inflicted, and I hope it didn't damage the car too much, but that is why we loosened it up as much as we did. Donnie Schatz, David Gravel, Giovanni Scelzi, Brock Zierfoss, myself, top 5 as green flag flies with 15 laps complete. Now, look at that. It's almost like it made the car faster. We got by Zierfoss and Gravel all in one fell swoop, and look at that, 5th to 2nd on the restart after damaging the car. How bad is it? It's not great. All right, we're going to settle back in here. Giovanni Scelzi now trying to reel us in and get by us for the runner-up spot as he rides in the 3rd position. Donnie Schatz is the race leader. Once we kind of figure out exactly what we need to do to drive this car with the damage that we have, I think we should be all right. And that is textbook example, as I was saying, of why I did not pull the wing back. That is exactly why, because I knew I just had a hankering that something was going to happen, and it did. Now, we're not dealing with a super tight race car. It's a very well-handling car, and we are halfway home in this one from position number 2. Running in the 2nd position, once again, always a bridesmaid here in this one. Finished 2nd at Willow Creek, finished 2nd at Las Vegas, running 2nd here at Lucas Oil. Can we finish 2nd for the 3rd time? Oh, where did we finish? I don't remember where we finished in the last episode of the last race of the previous episode, but we could be riding a string of 2nd place finishes here in this episode 171. Don't forget to tune in November 14th for the season series finale of this game. We're going to wrap things off with a World of Outlaw late model in the final video of this series on my birthday. It's kind of crazy how that all worked out, but it worked out that way nonetheless. I'll got some NASCAR content coming here real soon. Oh, we got to be careful, though, because Giovanni Scelzi, as we complete lap number 26, Giovanni Scelzi looks to the inside, not going to make the move. We'll hold on to it, but now we're going to bounce it off the infield tire once again. And, oh, that's exactly what we needed, though. I don't know who that was, but they got into Giovanni Scelzi. Caution comes out. Donnie Schatz leads the field of green. We are 2nd. Brock Zierfoss, David Gravel, Sheldon Hodchild, your top 5. Ready to go once more. Green flag is out with 29 laps complete. I was going to try to dive it to the inside. Donnie Schatz not going to be able to make that happen for the race lead. We'll hold on to the 2nd position. But no, off of turn number 4 to the point. We will go with 10 laps to go. 2 bombs in the air from Flagman Dan in the flag stand. Almost forgot to do it. I wasn't anticipating getting to the race lead, but we did nonetheless. As now off of turn or into turn number 1, we'll have the race lead. Brock Zierfoss, Carson Macedo, the 2 cars behind us. David Gravel now gets by Carson Macedo, and that is exactly what we needed for the point standings. 8 laps to go. Now Gravel pressuring us for the race lead. We've got a damaged race car, and it is almost working better for us now that it's damaged. Oh, man, through turns 1 and 2, Carson Macedo back to the runner-up spot. David Gravel, Sheldon, no, Donnie Schatz now back into 4th. Sheldon Hodchild back to 5th. 6 laps to go. Restarts have been good to us here in this one. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Off of 4, Flagman Dan in the flex stand. He's got a fistful of phalanges flying in the air. We've got 5 laps to go. 5 to go. Carson Macedo pressuring us hard. Oh, man, got to watch out for those infield tractor tires. They will reach out and grab you. when you least expect it. Oh, he's going to have a bad run there through 1 and 2. We're going to gain a little bit of positioning on him there. Now into turns 3 and 4. Once more, 3 laps to go. 37 are complete. We're going to miss our marks there a little bit through 1 and 2. That's going to allow shots to pull side by side with Macedo. Oh, they're going to get together. And is the caution going to come out? It is. Donnie Shots, Carson Macedo get together. Shots gets the short end of the stick. We will lead the field back to green. Back to green. Carson Macedo, Sheldon Hodgkiss, Brock Zierfoss, Logan Schuchart, your top 5 ready to go. Green flag back out with 2 laps to go. A little overtime for you here at Lucas Oil Speedway. Yes, sir. I will take that and take it to the bank. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3. We will send it now down the front straightaway. White flag will fly. Doctor's jacket is in the air as Logan Schuchart gets to the second spot. We get a little crossed up there through 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Off of turn number 4. Checkered flag will fly. We will win. Checkered flag flies. We'll get win number 4 on the season, and I don't know how we did it, but we did it nonetheless. Logan Schuchart comes home second. Short step of the podium goes to Carson Macedo in third. Travis Philo, great run for him, finishing in 4th. And Sheldon Hodgkiss will round out the top 5 as we go 11th to the race win. Winner, winner, chicken is for dinner. Always the Bridesmaid, but not at Lucas Oil Speedway. We got the win. At Lucas Oil Speedway. We're still 4th in the point standings, though. Donnie Shots probably lost a lot of space there to Carson Macedo in 3rd. And yes, 4 points now separates us and Carson Macedo, and 6 points now separates Donnie Shots and Carson Macedo. As we picked up win number 4 on the season, we are now only 10 points out of 2nd in the point standings, so that is 5 positions on track to Donnie Shots. So let's head to the payout window, grab our well-earned, I don't want to say deserved, race earnings here for the win at Lucas Oil Speedway. It's going to total out to $203,786. Let's get everything loaded up here from Wheatland, Missouri. Head back to the race shop. Get ready for what's next. Yes, got the win at Lucas Oil Speedway, 4th of the year. Harsh drive. Yeah, I am. And I hit the infield tractor tire a few times. So, yeah, I mean, that's probably fair. But we got another inaudible, muted trophy for the trophy case. 4th one of the season for a win at Lucas Oil Raceway. Or Lucas Oil Speedway. Raceway is in Indianapolis. Yes, race number 16 is completed, 34% complete. Look at what is up next. Bristol Motors, another track I have real life experience at. So we're going to get everything repaired before we head there. 48-140. Still 4th in the point standings, 10 points out of that 2nd position, but 44 out of 1st. So we got some work to do here before we head to the next race, but that's going to do it for us here in episode 171 of World of Outlaws Dirt Racing 24. I am the OG Geo, Greg Osmond. Thank you all so very much for watching, and we'll catch you next time.